Hi guys, this is Laura with Intuitive Dreams and welcome to the weekly forecast. This week we'll be working with Archangel Uriel, who helps people to understand themselves better, the secrets of the universe, nature, the earth. Uriel is a good go-to. And then we also have Archangel Jemleel, who is new to helping people and letting himself be known. He always kind of worked behind the scenes, and he helps people with family karma, lineage issues, releasing things from your own family, from the history. He works with kids, any type of trauma, helping them to heal and release as well, and love in general. He can help us to work on freeing ourselves from things that we were just born into. Okay, so those are kind of a little description that they wanted me to share with you guys, so you have more of an idea. But feel free to work with them all this week, call on them, talk to them, write it down, keep track of it. Now, they wanted us to work with the colors of blue, the different shades. For the people that like to work with crystals and color, you could wear different shades of blue all week. You can have crystals representing blue and just hold it to your heart and connect with them, whatever you would like to do. So I'm going to give you an example of the colors. And we have the darker blue, medium, and then it kind of goes into a greenish or a turquoise color. They said we want you to focus on wrapping yourself in this light. Okay, so we're going to say a prayer now to prepare us, ground the energy for the week, and then get into our affirmation, key themes, and energy for the beginning, middle, and end of the week. But let's go back to this now. We're just gonna, if you want to put your hand on your heart, close your eyes. We're calling in the guardian angels now. They're placing us in a blue shield of light, and they're programming it with success, abundance, ideas, and inspiration for the upcoming week. They're clearing out fear from the crown, the third eye, our throat, and our heart areas now. And if you would like to receive this, say, I accept this. I'm opening my heart to my guardian angels. Protection, security, and love. And now Archangel Uriel is coming in. So I'm just going to focus on Uriel and see if he has any messages for us before we get into the cards that we have. So I'm just asking Uriel, what does he want to say about the upcoming week? Now, I do get a feeling that he is saying to be more humble, to let go of any pride or any combative energy that may come up. Like he's saying, he gets a feeling that this may not fit for everybody, but for some people watching, they may want to protect their stance or stand up for themselves or say things that, that they think are worthy of, like protecting their rights or other people's rights. And he is saying it's better to send energy and positive intentions to the situation for healing and growth rather than the combative energy, because he said when people say they're fighting for something, it keeps the fight going. When they say they're healing and releasing, or they're sending, like they're doing Reiki, or they're sending energy, prayers, intentions, good vibes, whatever you would like to connect with to it, the healing happens faster. A resolution happens faster. So he's talking about people still being upset about Roe versus Wade or other things like that are happening in societies all over the world. And he's saying send intentions, energy, healing, forgiveness. And he said it's not a sign of being weak, but it's a sign of strength. Because if you just keep fighting it, like the fight against light and dark, it's just gonna keep going. What he's saying is, I feel like this is a key theme they've been saying for the past couple of weeks, is use your smarts, have a strategy, okay? Not just attacking. Okay, so this message might be for different types of relationships, family, work, things like that. But he is saying that people may get triggered. Their self-worth may be triggered more than usual in this upcoming week. So take care of yourself, ground yourself, things of that nature. Now, for Jemleel, thank you, Uriel, for that message. Let's see what Jemleel has to say for people in general. What does he see, or what to say about the collective consciousness? What do we need to be aware of? He said inner child healing goes along with what Uriel is saying, that he wants people to focus on, besides getting grounded, he's saying go within, stay in your own space, your own energy, your own aura, rather than getting caught up in what's going on here, what's going on the internet, what is this person saying, what is that person saying. He is saying that he wants people to unplug. He said that the internet is becoming to where people are losing themselves and their identities. And the internet, he said, is like heaven, where we're open and we can feel and see each other. We can read each other's thoughts. There's no barrier or illusion of the physical body or this physicality that we're in. We're connecting on a deeper level on the internet and social media. And he's saying, please take your downtime. Please connect. If you're connecting too deep to someone's story and this is really affecting you all day and things like that, unplug. It's like he's showing me a cord in a wall and pulling it out. Set time to where, okay, you know what, this person's really triggering me or upsetting me. I'm going to get off of there. I'm going to get grounded. I'm going to do things that nurture my own energy, my frame, and my mind. Okay? And he is also suggesting inner child meditations that you can listen to. You could go on YouTube, randomly find these, listen to it for a little bit, see if it's something that feels good to you, and then use it all this week when you go to bed. And Jemleel is saying he does want to work with more people, so feel free to connect with him. His name is similar to Jeremiel, but it's Jemleel. Okay, so let's go into, I want to introduce something, my friend Lisa Garside. She is at Ohana Yoga. She made an affirmation deck, and I'm pulling a card from it. So that was this card here, and as you can see, there's different, there's a little bit of a glare, but you can see she has these affirmations, and what I get from it is that she said that it's for people to pull a card every day, see what inspires them, do a journal entry on it. And I think she told me that she is working on a journal to go with this card deck. Okay? And I'm going to read you what our affirmation for this week is. I am elevated by the elements of nature that exist in full circle at all times. And what I get also about this card is that I specifically hear cycles of the moon, things of that nature, paying attention more so to what upsets you, what triggers you, and then instead of going right into it, getting sucked in it. I think that's what Uriel was talking about, and Jemleel. Be an observer. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to jump right into it. I'm not going to get sucked into this, that, or this debate or whatever's going on. I'm going to stop, go within myself, do what feels great for me right now. Maybe get out in nature. Maybe go and put your feet in the grass. And to say something about Lisa, she had this video on Instagram where she was doing this, where she was kind of bouncing her feet up and down to help her to be grounded and present. And I feel like that is very relevant for people this week. Now let's get into, they told me to get some self-care cards also. So we have Breathe and Go Inward. take time today to meet with your inner child. So I'm going to put the card up. Find a comfortable spot, close your eyes, and let the awareness go inward. Feel for the place within you that draws you in and allows for your inner child to come to you there. Let them be as they are, embracing them, listening to them, and providing them with unconditional love. And then this was the card, breathe. It was upright, but when I pulled it, it was in reversed. Okay, I was just showing you what the card looked like. And what I'm getting is that, again, I feel like all these messages fit together. What the archangels were saying and then our cards is all about not letting things get to you, not just getting sucked in emotionally, okay? Take time to breathe. Maybe do some gentle restorative yoga, gentle breathing exercises, okay? And then our theme for the week we have is Yin Yang. So again, yeah, everything is kind of just going together. Balance your energies, the giving and receiving, the masculine and feminine. Make sure that you are, they told me specifically to write and journal about what is happening for you each day, so you keep in touch with things. It's like, again, they're showing me people on the internet, they're just, think of it like a video camera is just stuck to your head, and you're not aware of you're not being aware of your physical life anymore. You're living in a movie. So that's one way I guess you could think of it. Balancing out these energies. I do get this may be something where you being in a calm state is going to affect your family, your friends, your coworkers, and make things better for everyone. So if they're kind of in a frenzy or worried about world events or whatever's happening, you can be that solid rock for everyone. You know, it's more of like you're not trying to change or fix them. You're just in this calm state and it radiates out and then they become calm. Okay? It may be that you suggest activities to do with friends, yourself, so that everyone can stay in balance. I do get about balancing your checkbook also. Not holding on to money too tightly or being frivolous. Balancing things out. Now, let's go to the trigger card. And this is from Lynette Mercado off of Etsy. The Trigger Oracle deck. They specifically said, I think Jemleel said, that this is kind of like a mental check-in to yourself and see, okay, I may notice this for myself or other people during this week. So I'm going to plan how I'm going to react or choose accordingly. Okay. When I don't feel in control, I begin to act in impatient and demanding ways. So I'm going to read that one more time. When I don't feel in control, I begin to act in impatient and demanding ways. This is a key trigger that the angels are saying they want you to notice this in yourself and in others. Particularly when you don't get what you want right away. You know, like in our society of instant gratification, or we don't get things that we want. Notice how your behavior changes, how things shift for you. Okay? Now, here we go. What you guys have been waiting for, beginning, middle, and end of the week. I like to think of the beginning of the week as like Monday, Tuesday energy, and we have a loyal heart. And I'm just going to see what do the angels want to say about it. They said this is about partnerships and showing loyalty or helping each other out. It may be something where you're helping your partner through a difficult situation. That is important. It could be also with community, friendships, growth, spiritual groups. I am seeing that your intuitive abilities may be more heightened as well, and that you may be able to kind of just, you're by someone and then you just pick up, oh, this person needs help with this, or this person, spirit is guiding me to say something to guide this person along. And if it feels right in your heart, you know, it's not our job to like save everybody and go around reading everybody, okay? Despite what you may see on TV about psychics and mediums, That's not our main purpose. We want to allow people to heal unless they ask for help mostly. But if you get that spirit keeps tapping on your shoulder and nudging you, and this is something you may want to think about saying it in a way that is productive for a person, okay? Not, hey, my angels and guides told me this, to a complete stranger it may be, or just, you know what, I got this feeling that, I've been feeling like this way, and then the other person, oh yeah, that's been happening for me. So think about a way to connect with others, help others, show your loyalty. What I'm getting also is being loyal to yourself. That, since we're sensitive people, we can read other people, pick up on what's going on. We may be getting too much into people pleasing the beginning of the week and do more for people than what we should. Okay, take a step back. Okay, make sure to set those boundaries. Okay. Now for the middle of the week, which I like to think of as like Wednesday, Thursday, we have Go the Distance. Okay, now this card was in reverse when I pull it, but I'm just going to show you what it looks like upright. Okay, Go the Distance. Now, this being in reverse, I get something where someone starts out the week where they're getting things done, and then there's a halt in the middle of the week. Now, this may be that, circumstances may arise within your family. There may be things that come up where you're like, okay, this is forcing me to stop and reevaluate or go in a different direction. The other side of this could be for the procrastinators. You get to a certain point and you hit a brick wall, and then you're like, okay, well, now what? So that may mean Spirit is guiding you, okay, this is your time to just go have fun. Be imaginative, do art, playtime. And oftentimes they guide us to creative pursuits because that helps us with our problem solving abilities. We come back with more ideas, more things that we can bring to the table later. And then for the end of the week, now I like to think of this as Friday through the weekend, we have Blessed. So no matter what's going on, the overall message is there may be a little bit like a roller coaster, some ups and downs, but in the end, you're going to be okay. And they're telling me there may be a little bit of like weird energy or ups and downs or things happening, but then near the end of the week, it's going to be, you're going to be able to get that balance again, be a little bit more neutral. It may be that you come to an epiphany or a conclusion about where your life is. Okay? And Jemleel is saying, this is you. Okay? You're on a path. You may be on a path where you're helping and guiding other people and lifting them up. And perfectionism can come in. Judgment, perfection, being hypercritical of yourself and others. And what Jemleel is saying, talk to me. I'll help you to let go of that. You want to get back to the spiritual place of peace. That things, sometimes people forget that there's other things going on. There's a bigger picture, and they can get in their own little bubble, okay? And then they forget what's happening for other people or their struggles. And what I'm getting is talk with Jemleel and bring in that peace. We also have the shell here, which is a part of the inner journey, the inner spiral. So this is more of just, sometimes we start that inner journey and we think, okay, we've solved the problem, but then we have to keep going. Like it comes back up again. Okay, there's another layer to this. But what I get is end the week doing something that you love. Okay, not just working or continuing planning or whatever the case may be, or overly thinking about what's going on in the world, sending love and light to it. They're telling me to visualize the earth and that a million angels are around. And they're saying anybody could do this. You don't have to be special, different. Anybody can work with angels, okay? And so they're telling me to picture the earth, or if you want to get a photo and look at it and visualize and say millions of angels are coming and blessing the earth, clearing away fear and worry and bringing in new light, new direction. I kind of hope that the world will end up like Star Trek. I love Star Trek, so I watch Star Trek Discovery and, you know, Deep Space Nine and all that type of stuff, all the sci-fi stuff. I would like a better world. And I feel like the angels are trying to get us to that better world, but we still have a lot of the old energies of society that have to play out. Okay, and with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and stop here and take care of yourselves and each other. Love you guys. Bye.